Hello traders, welcome to today's Bitcoin 5-minute update. This is everything you are going to need about the current Bitcoin price and where we think it is likely to be heading next. Starting off here with the daily time frame. Okay, we can see we had a slight pullback yesterday after that big move up on Tuesday. Not as big a rejection as we've seen previously after these spikes up. So of course we had that move up that was fully retraced the next day, move up, fully retraced the next day, move up, fully retraced the next day. Not like that on this occasion, managing to hold and just about holding at the moment the low of basically what I would consider the start point of this range, with these areas being your deviations. Okay, so as of yet, just looking at this as being a fairly long-term deviation from the range. Are we able to reclaim it, or are we going to fall back inside here, reject once again, and then be looking at lower prices? Nothing much more to add on the daily. Okay, of course, the EMAs, where are they? Blah, 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 blah. Not even here. There they are. Closing above the 50 EMA for the first time. Well, an open and close above for the first time since like back in July when we started to lose that. So, of course, those EMAs applying pressure to price. And now finally getting that open and close above there. Is that again bullish? We'll have to take a little bit of more time to see if this can hold, and if it does hold for another day or so. Remember, we do have CPI today, we've got PPI tomorrow, so there is an opportunity for there to be volatility in the market. And if I think price, if it can hold through that volatility, then it does start to look pretty good for a further move to the upside. Going down here onto the 4-hour, I'll take off these this channel, fib channel, because it's not too relevant really. It's just a good idea to, well, a good indication of where these deviations are and the kind of levels that we can expect to have outside of the range here. One interesting thing that we have had, okay, the fixed range, right? We had that move up into the point of control. It was holding value area low yesterday. Then got a decent bounce. This is actually where we took a short position on our live trading room yesterday. So with the crew, we took this trade live. I managed to get the short and now just back testing off of that value area low. And so far just slightly pulling back, but not yet like, okay, we haven't really lost this at this stage. It's still just working its way around. I would imagine that this will continue to expand. If I put on the developing value area, it is expanding. And if we do get a move back up into it, then it's all looking fairly good fairly constructive for price really. What else do we want to say about this? There is also the anchored VWAP that we have from down here. So if I just add this on, that is giving us some confluence with that value area low. So of course we did have that move up. We held it briefly, dropped below overnight here this morning, and so far just consolidation below the anchored VWAP and that value area low itself. We'll go down onto the 15-minute and we will add on, what do we want to add on? We want to add on our previous day levels. So previous day low down here at 29,365. Our daily open here at 29,566. Previous day EQ, some quite nice confluence with that. If we are to get a move up, this would be basically like a nice little corrective move within this larger downtrend. So previous day EQ looking pretty good, and we also have confluence there with the previous day points of control. So yeah, as of yet, an open outside of that value area, an attempt to bring itself back in, finding some support here around about that golden pocket. Are we going to be able to get a move back up, reclaim this value area low into the POC? That's probably the main trade that I myself am looking for today. If we do come a little bit lower, then we do have these lows over here. Of course, these weren't taken last night. So if we are to continue this move down, I would look to take out that low and the one over here. And then really at that stage, if it doesn't bounce from there, then we're looking all the way down at recovering this whole move. So we've got this area between 28,960 to 29,440 basically. And this is, well, where we had that initial trade, looking at our Monday highs being swept over here. We were looking for this to move down before potentially getting a bounce. So we do have those inefficiencies and imbalances down there. Overall, not too much more to add here. I think, yeah, realistically for myself, the main confluence is from the TPO. Previous day point of control, previous day EQ, all of that lining up together. I can just show on EXO over here. If we just bring this up, where has it gone? Over here, showing you this on the TPO. So once again, the 80% setup, if you still like to call it that. If we are to gain that acceptance back inside value area low, then that does lead us to 29,750 POC and that 30,060 value area high. Yeah, I think that's basically it for today. Nothing too much more to add on this. Little scalp trades, of course, in between. I've got a very clean chart at the moment. I'm actually having to use a different trading view app right now. I seem to have lost everything that I was drawing previously. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you, well, on the live stream later on. So I will be live for the CPI data at 12 noon UTC, and that is 1 p.m. UK time and 7:30 Eastern, 1 hour before New York opens. So yeah, I'll see you around then. Cheers. Bye-bye.